Hello students, welcome to the maths class of standard 7. We have already started 6.5 and up to question number 3 we have completed. Now question number 4, which of the following can be the sides of right triangle? Right triangle, it means its one of the angle is 90 degree. First example, 3 sides it is given 2.5, 6.5 and 6 centimeter. And one point you have to remember, that right angle lies on the opposite to the greater side. So here is a triangle, here is a right angle. So its opposite side is this hypotenuse. Okay. So hypotenuse will be greater than other two sides. So this hypotenuse, this is the hypotenuse that is always greater than this other two sides. You have to use Pythagoras theorem. So if you are going to draw this figure, then it's good. If you are not, then it's okay. What is the Pythagoras theorem? You need to remember, hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. In short, hypotenuse square is equal to square of other remaining two sides. So which is the greater side? 6.5 square. Square of 6.5 is 42.25 centimeter and other side 6 square plus 2.5 square. So it's a 36 and 6.25. Add them, so you'll get 42.25. So both the sides are same. Okay, because here in the formula only hypotenuse square is equal to square of other sum of square of other two sides. So we can say given sides are this right angle triangle. Same thing you have to do for second one and third one. Here greater side will be the hypotenuse. It means 5 is the greater one and here 2.5 is the greater one. If you are not getting both the sides equal, then it is not the sides of right angle triangle. Question number 5. Tree is broken at a height of 5 meters from the ground. Here is the tree. This is the ground point. This is the tree. This is the ground point. From ground to 5 meter, here is a 5 meter. From here, tree is broken. Okay. And its top touches the ground at a distance of 12 meters from the base of the tree. Now, this part will fall down. This way, slant way, from this here straight, it will fall down this way. You think about a tree, okay, from the middle of its trunk, it broken. Then that part will fall down this way. And this part touch here at the ground. And from this point to here, it's a 12 meter. Okay, here it's given, it's a 12 meter. Look at this figure. This is the tree. From 5 meter apart, this tree broken and it fell down and touches to the ground. So from this top and from the ground, distance is 12 meter. Then triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. Again here right angle triangle is formed. Okay. Find the original height of a tree. You have to find out its original height. Now, from B to C, 5 meter it is given. We need to find out A to C. So, if we will have A to C, this distance, then we will have height of a tree because we can add AC plus BC. This is AC. Okay. consider this triangle ABC as a right angle triangle, and this dotted line AC, it represents hypotenuse of this triangle. In short, right angle triangle is there. We have to find out AC. So we can have A dash C. So according to the Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AC square is equal to 12 square plus 5 square. 12 square plus 5 square. It's 144 plus 29. So AC is equal to 169. So AC is equal to 13. If this part AC is 13, then here A dash C also 13. So this full length is 13 plus 5. So it's a 18 meter. Question number 6. Angles Q and R of this triangle are 25 and 65. Okay, 25 and 65 degree. Write which pair of the following is true. We have to use here angle sum property. It means this is a triangle. All sum of all three angles is a 180 degree. P plus Q plus R. So 25 plus 65 plus angle P is equal to 180 degree. So angle P is equal to 90 degree. So this P is equal to 90 degree. Okay. Here a little more it is given, but you can very simply also you can write this way, that angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equal to 180 degree. Now Q and R, it's a 25 plus 65. So angle P plus 25 plus 65 is a 90, is equal to 180. So angle P is equal to 180 minus 90. So angle P is 90 degree. Okay. So this is a 90 degree. So we can use Pythagoras theorem. Which angle is at the 90 degree? Angle P. So as per the Pythagoras theorem, it will be QR square is equal to PR square plus PQ square. Okay. QR square is equal to PR square plus PQ square. So according to this theorem, option 2 is the correct. Now question number 7. Find the perimeter of the rectangle whose length is 40 centimeter and diagonal is 41 centimeter. This is the rectangle. What is the data given? Length. This is the length. This is the breadth. So length, it is a 40 centimeter, and it's a diagonal, that is a 41 centimeter. We want to find out perimeter. It means sum of all these sides. So we have these two sides. We want other two sides. Okay. It means we have to find out value of this side. It means we have to find out value of x. Once again, right angle triangle, it formed according to the Pythagoras theorem. You have to use here. I am not going to explain this one because it's easy. Try yourself. So value of x, it will be 9 centimeter. After using Pythagoras theorem, you will solve. So you will get value of this side 9 centimeter. So its opposite sides also 9 centimeter. Now easily you can find out it's a perimeter, sum of all sides. It means 40 plus 9 plus 40 plus 9. It's a 98 centimeter. Question number 8. The diagonals of rhombus measures 16 and 30 centimeter. Find its perimeter. Here it's a rhombus. This diagonal is 16 and this another one is of 30 centimeter. Finds perimeter. This AD plus DC plus CB plus AB. Okay. So consider this right angle triangle, because here 90 degree it forms, because diagonals of rhombus intersecting each other and forming 90 degree. Now this full length is 16. So from D to O it will be 8 centimeter. It will be half. Next A to C 30. Then O to C it will be 15 centimeter. Understood? So this is 8, this is 15. So you will have DC using Pythagoras theorem. DC square is equal to OD square plus OC square. So DC square is equal to 8 square plus 15 square. So DC square is equal to 289. Square root of 289 is 17 centimeter. And in rhombus all four sides are equal. So to find out its perimeter we have to multiply it by 4. 4 into 17 is equal to 68 centimeter. Okay. So here this lesson is over. Thank you.